Mo wana kwa ba from them break no munu anu maybe no we industry mu industry wo yim na munu anu na boyfriends nkote na wa hye mu ma nde benye munu anu maybe we industry mu ma wa join him yenye Eric Tosca. Eric oye music researcher. Eric akwa ba mpome yedanyame ase ena my beard gang what's it about men
no shave November.
No, on or in November,
Yes.
Okay, so it's a waka 1 month.
Yes.
Na akiki shave.
Debbie, November mom the shave.
The month of November, no could see the one shave, but I will know you've kept it for.
I think for
a longer period.
From January to last 3 months, Nami. So it's just been 3 months. I've just been shaping it until
okay.
November, but that one day we just leave it.
Nice.
And only this kind of man.
Nice one. Zio is a media personality. Momo ho nyinara akwaba. Ansa na yebefi break na baba na yedi oye Mohbad no ho nkomo. CCR no oye Nigerian police. Wama what they wanted a poster bi was aba. Oye prime boy. Ono so ye artist no ka Mohbad no there some videos ebohu Mohbad wom no na narasumpo no owum bi CCR no police for we declare no wanted ni nyina na ye in connection with Mohbad no hu bi. Eric, industry mu no ya na ye bufu aye kekansam baka de bia na no nsam keke bi na ordinary asem ma
or no before the death of Mohbad no few days before the death of Mohbad got a performance of baby. After performance, no go confront you. No, then a saka Mohbad. Oh. Mohbad are reporting. The police for to invite. I'm an invite. And yes, I arrest them for like bra for questioning. The dating na acquire signing them. And our uncle. And days after Mohbad do.
No, when you some
investigation, definitely be part of it.
Some of from my wabo, that would be a macacho what cassa one dream home. In any year, no, I never shall Nigeria from no be no biaco. On you queen or can you, I will kill you. Addiction and any penny. No way, some in me. Move from on class and be that. The same when it ever brought from a boy near our Picado Yame in the Mukum. Me, you may not that. Ye, Mohbad na some years, as some no oya ho. It seemed massive, say. Afrano na sits na no munyina no obi a bully ni bi. Bakade he was bullied by everybody. There be some life principle bi one. I will never be the first person to bully you. But if you try to bully me, I will bully you times 10 or times 20. I will never be the first to bully you. That be many that. But don't try. Oh yeah, home no ma wonka kan. I've always said me more be end the whole life or we osra bonifecha nyankopon de bechen. And usually ne wan ekwa no nkofo say onumpo obechen wo be jail na badabade. And then I'm share some short documentary be about a serial killer no Canada. Now ono nankasa ne last interview before were executing, he was executed by hanging. Or on nankasa okay channel lawyers there, they should not appeal the sentence because woja no mokwa obesene kunyimpa bio nti wonkun woja no mokwa nkotin do bokunyipa okunyipa no so a nenwa beje the way kunyipa he will not regret nti wonkun. But at the latter part of the interview asamo kenye there we nyame we share Christ didn't number na chan nti even though or prison even though onyimdo bubu but he has some kind of peace bia wona brabo mu no we nya da me peace na da me nkum na nkasere bonifecha na nyankopon mo wa asomdwe me ye nti wona ma wonhwe wo hu yi zio ati PCS ta na eyi fo hona asemi oluko Joyce Blessing hona asemi mopocho sisi industry no oye lie by liar.
I'm shocked.
Obi hate kakra or trend kakra wi na iti nka yama Joyce trend be ya 2 weeks na say next na ba na ya can next sisi Adam nota
Davi. I think the whole say them eduma fan asem no they don't understand the industry.
Okay.
to make the industry grow, we need more materials in the system for the viewers and other consumers to consume, to be able to get stuck in that particular genre and answer that tradition. And it make us say, and our gospel musicians, they don't release songs, they are sleeping, shows near there. So in a space of, let's say, a week, now we have 2 of our powerhouse gospel artists releasing a song. We're from the ups and downs. When you say material now, they are two a good mawa, a good, a near, you can't gospel music. I almost my encounter say secular music. But if it's music and a material, you feel that it's good for consumers to consume. Why are you worried? And secondly, you're all doing gospel music, but these are 2 different people. Is it that PACA is now bigger than Joyce? Is that the narrative now? Or the gospel fraternity too, we are doing who is bigger than who, rather than just pushing the gospel music out there?
Are they competitors?
That's the thing. What are they competing for? And to me, I just see it as this whole move has gotten PACA more streams, more attention to her music than Joyce. So that this conversation, I think, for me, it's good. In a larger scale, not to me, say yes, the industry is growing, because Joyce to me releasing a PACA to me releasing a, we are talking about the 2 of them and picking out which one is making hits and all that. That means they are doing something good.
13th October, Joe Metal will release. Mr. 30 in your 13th October. 13th October, Samini also release Good Vibes into one channel. Eric, who has one channel? A could release in a current theater.
This will be our train. The only thing here is that we are being promo strategies, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think so. If you have a promo strategy, it will interrupt somebody's promo strategy. Never. Because you and your team are thinking for yourself. You need the team are thinking for their self and their product, which is their song. And how they want it to be successful, how they want to market it to get it to the masses, to the audience. You should also find a way to do yours. In true releasing and that's a DJ B, but there's no way be a DJ Becca say, my boy, and you release a man, you release a name 2. I have a space for 1. It doesn't work like that.
There's always space for
nothing. There's nothing like that. Besides, we release a 90, Obi release a band interrupt so there, and like we releasing to also be trained. Now, and you say artists in put and account those who are pushing that narrative. No, there's nothing like your favorite. A release a 90 also will be trained.
Although we can son.
Yes, and to say so, senior, a new release is now no with a new digital. In space no. I first na cassette no. Oko record you no akako track cassette we bring it. That be kwa abonten na e da na e release no. But say no. We record you no submit ya for the distribution na. Near amount date. So weeks ahead you know when your song is about
your
to
song
release.
Is coming to
So you prepare towards that. It say stores no distribute amount me 13th. That's also distributed on 13th. I was the main train, and I mean, could catch him as own push it.
No, but how would I even know that your distributor amount 13th?
Amount 13th.
It's reserved information. So maybe they are banner or they are mamia, unless maybe there was a private communication between the 2 of them. But as I didn't know, I don't. Excuse my language. It's nonsense.
Monday no na menye Edem means such a to na menye reading common na say. This thing about Uncle Wade PACA Esther Ochen. The conversation is or baby different. I'm me personally. Mamu Jenny de Uncle de PACA Ochen. Not because of another artist, Dabi. But Moshe Mosima Wayemi ye. Oye kese ye na. Although take no time pa na enyom foforo no de baba no. Oye bigger than Wayemi ye.
But Wayemi it's been over a year.
It's been over a year.
And December is coming.
Into a or release into December.
So even with that narrative, no. If Fiti Today is what, 4th one.
Why me ye UK pen or dark or Convo France, Ombo a working then Germany, Ombo international Convo US
which you have to say be £100 and I advance 50. So call PCS that. Now call you know the old songs, we know of old songs. Now the recent one is just my YMEA. Wouldn't you be eager to hear something new?
Listen, on na UK di why me. Into once more obi ntu in Germany mba UK there all about. So bon care na nka ho.
And I will
release no doors.
What the full account?
So see the member me the full account me
kona me bo. Ka ho ansan.
Na me bo na me YME na me san bo full na se ma promote. It's another sign of promotion.
Okay.
December so about. If you don't put your music out there now for us to fall in love with it. Now we're trying by middle to end of this month, you see the Stone Boys, you see them bringing Black Sheriffs, bringing new tunes out. So you need to release yours. Let us fall in love with it. It's almost on the bar. It's also part of our playlist. So it's not just about, for me, if this is their mindset, said they are releasing the song not to compete with anybody, but they are just putting it down for us to fall in love with it even before we get to December, and I say before the big other names release their songs, it's perfect.
Okay.
Because if I say Black Hole releases this year, now PSA release here, the attention Black Hole will get is way more than PSA.
Yes,
but it would be very right for PSA to release it early. Now for enjoying, okay, so more is everywhere. You see, and Kenya Cobra here. And Kamo has taken over.
Nipa be a Cobra.
And Kenya Cobra, yeah.
Cobra, yeah. Nipa be a Cobra. Nipa be a Cobra.
But still, we are still listening to the song. And see, I think the release date and who released what and when.
Even with this Cobra thing, it would die off and more still be there.
Yes.
Viral, no, yeah, non chair.
Then you know what you for one. I've not had the chance to even.
I'm ended the Mikete for one. Apparently, or the to YouTube 8 months ago. And then so let me take my time to go and listen. Namukwe kite. Onya bad. But then, say if no YouTube, no description, or your upcoming gospel artist. Then my question comes: how is the song a gospel song?
It's a gospel song.
Nipa bi okobra. Nanyanku bi uye no bwan na ofa hin kesi
It's a
hin na.
gospel song. One said our problem here is gospel song. We want to hear Nyankopon.
Nanya gospel for na one narrative and on na modomo onu ntino se circular. Otto enyum ne yeka do your gospel ka was wan bonya nkopon ni din wo mu nto onye gospel.
Well, enyum bi say we be a choir me yo.
Yeah, come.
Pure gospel song.
That song is pure gospel.
Pure gospel song. Wa be push narratives any gospel song. Even enu crap o kanya nkopon o kanya me wo. Ba um push say any way gospel. But that song is a gospel song.
100%.
100%. Sometimes also mujai sa say boy Nyankopon di ma. I think gospel is a message.
And I think what they are nyamo here is say unyo bia umu say okwa sorry na.
They are trying to protect their zone.
Yes. If you don't leave like them,
they are trying to protect their thing. You know, if you are not one of them,
you can't.
You can't be part of them.
You can't be part.
At the end of the day, Charlie, it's funny.
It's funny.
Maybe Lizzie and you.
Nah. What's a moin train?
What's a moin train?
Hey, what to do?
Studio.
What to do? We are one. I work on before friend was so. You see, na drama and such all we into Tobale PM, but it's a we next week now. One last one you okay. Anyway, Zio, yeah, share industry you move. At the China the same, Nayerka, Abanomboa, Abanerba, Abanroko, Womboa. And the question I'm putting me beside day. Or ya bamboa potty, the year show industry.
Okay. So this topic, I would like to break it into 3 types.
Mate.
We'll do tourism. We'll do movie.
Okay.
Now for your music industry.
Okay.
I'll start by who gave us the when I motivate you and say young drains are is the politicians. When they want power, they tackle every area: sports, education, health. It's here creative arts, tourism, and entertainment. So, first and foremost, yet your baby, you want power. You've come to talk to us that you do this, this, and that. So if you ask me, the industry players, no, we want the government to do, we want them to do what they say they will do, or what they said they will do. That is it. But generally, I don't think, when you take a place like Hollywood, Hollywood is rather contributing, and as to extent, no, they are able to give loans to the government from their production. So I don't think we need the government in any way or any form to do something extraordinary. What they need to do is to pave way. I respect the idea of the year of return. That whole narrative. That is what we need in the industry. The opportunities for artists to play shows in Ghana here, the opportunities for creative arts, to people who are not their regular consumers. The opportunities for people who come in the country to come and enjoy the new movies, and as the movies we have or the culture we have here in Ghana. So I think for me, Ubisamia, I'll say it's just creating opportunities for us to sell our products. But say if our government in Yiska and Fansho Obibotom, say if Abaje, go and produce 5 artists. No, I don't buy that idea. But what I buy is create the environment where people can come, like what they did with the year of return and all that. So now it's left with the artist and the team.
Okay. To
sell yourself. So your artists now look at how shows also during the year of return. Every day.
Everyone wanted to tap into it.
Yes. And our artists were playing shows, and they were I know they were being paid. And government was also got his money from Enyama Win. Yes, and I feel it's just the opportunities. But if you come and tell us that you build a film school, you do this, you do that, that is another topic for discussion. But create the opportunities for us. I think that is it. Opportunities for people to come and invest. People get to know about our talents and all that. I think basically, to me, that would be my first submission on that. What I want government to do for us. The creation of the opportunities.
The creating of the opportunities. Beautiful. Eric, how I say?
Yeah, I think I agree with him. So the creating, I'll call it creating an atmosphere or avenues for Uber creative for senior. There will be easy access for people to invest in the industry, in every sector in the industry they want to. So let's say in the movie side, we need something like Hollywood. We need a film village like Hollywood. The government promised a film village, but someone here. So you go to the Ashanti region where we know the movie industry is very vibrant today. You look for land there. You look for some lands there. Then you talk to some investors to come. I'm setting up studios. The studio is not, and yet it's a camera mic studio.
They be building a whole
like community
and using it
as a way for movies. And see, they set it up. So with that, productions will be top notch.
Yeah.
Investors will keep coming down here to shoot movies. We have a lot of stories, lot of stories. We have this Yasantua story in Fintra film. Togwe calling Yama in Fintra film. But recently, I've watched The Woman King, which is like a Dahomey story. The Woman King, which is the story of the Benin.
Yeah. The Benin people.
The Benin, and it was top notch. It was there. And if we should compare, sometimes I don't want to compare.
Maybe I had a Yasantua kakra.
Or Senka, yes, and I make
Yasantua few no womb
that story. Until we have this kind of story, there is evidence and everything to it.
There's Convo.
Yeah. But to me, because there's not a vibrant industry here, and investment, like it's not open for investment to come in. I think 20 years back, there was this movie, Deadly Voyage.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That Takrady story.
Exactly.
Them slow way for now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wokun bi no mutun sumu.
Yes.
What's the name of this actor?
David,
It was
David Duncan.
David Donto.
Donto.
Donto,
David
yes.
Duncan. Some of the, the guy who did the main character, Survivor, I think Omar Epps is saying. He's a big Hollywood star now. There were 2 Nigerians in it. One is in the UK. I'm showing the movies are like he's still doing it. So, and
Okay.
And the one other was also casted in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, yeah.
Like boys now, go with him. And then there's a David Donto also. So almost 7 or 8 of guys, more than half, have been able to be successful. And that was like their first movie. They were like drama. That was their first proper movie. And they've been able to do it to now. Fast forward, we had Beast of No Nations.
Yeah.
Here. A foreign production coming here with Idris Elba, a son of the land, who is making it big out there. Come here, shoot a movie, Beast of No Nation. Big, worldwide, boom. We have Abraham Atta, the lead star, going outside Ghana, casting in Spider-Man. Not a Spider-Man classmate. Oh, one of the.
It came in a conversation that even the new Spider-Man, the black, the new Spider-Man, it was a competition. He was likely
to be the Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man.
Wow.
Yes.
He was likely to be the Spider-Man.
So you see, the American one, the benefits now, but there's a sudden decline there, and we see a sudden rise in the Nigerian movie industry. Their movies are almost on Netflix. Netflix establishment in Africa, established in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Through Iroko TV. They had their own Netflix, which is Iroko TV. So when Netflix, it was dying. So when Netflix wanted to establish it, they partnered with Iroko TV, change it to Netflix. And then distributed the movies there. We don't have a Netflix office here. We are a movie actor now, we are movie now, the connect. You have to talk to them in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And they will give you the standards.
Okay.
Government promise Ijako TV was a Kumao TV. Something like Iroko TV. They promise Ijako TV. And then they promise, I think that Luma something for music. And then they promise Ijako something for movie side. No? So now, that is it. This is some of the things. So when you do it, it opens doors for people to come in.
When you do it, it opens doors for people to come in. Ebo, that Lumba FM, so bedo. So far as it's about music, fine. But then it's in that Lumba now or that don't know. This is what came in the moment she said that. Ejako TV is in Ejako na or that don't know. Ono kutimporema ma industry for one solintia.
Okay, when government proposes,
because ekade eleye Ejako TV na say meye eya nkomoda. So do you mean that
no,
Ejako ye more of a legend or the word nizinu to be the jamia?
Obviously, and you say more of a legend, but the impact
was suggested they be a Kumawood TV.
Yes, I get you.
No, it's a generalized something.
I get you. Even with that campus, almost I just different names. They still didn't do it. With stadiums.
Yes, there's Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I think there's nothing wrong.
Yes, Accra Sports Stadium, not almost friend on Hinijan.
Yes.
And then I think the Gans protested, so Hinijan is not.
It's not a gang.
Yes, it's not. He's not a gang. I think he's an Ashanti. A grab him. I think he was the first minister of sports. But on protest, any year Hinijan free stadiums, only in Accra Sports Stadium. But the stadium is still there. It is still functioning. If you had done it, and it's just a change of name. Whatever thing you wanted to do would have still been there.
No, it may be just to other people, it may be just a change of name, but to others it would mean a lot.
No, but others, but
we all understand this industry that or a seasonal industry.
Yes.
Obiana nembera Odeba.
If we be truthful to ourselves, the impact of Ejako in this industry, who else would you compare it to?
And think, what if?
Let's be truthful to ourselves.
The question I want to ask is, what if Ejako were retired from movies, and then another person comes who does even better than Ejako? What happens?
If it's evident, it's evident. But if it is not, and to say this is the one we have.
Oh, they beyond the
come to even think about it. The name versus the impact. Do you care if ABR this phone is called ABR Zill's phone, but when you are using it, it satisfies whatever you want a phone to do for you? Do you care about the brand?
But then Ejako TV, if you say Ejako himself comes under
it doesn't belong to Ejako.
No, remember, Ejako himself. The moment you mention Ejako, it is Kumawood that comes to mind. What happens to Yvonne Nelson? What happens to Jackie Appiah?
Yes.
Why are they two separate movie industry? A cry there, polish kaka. Why are they mokwala na shopping mall?
So the Ejako TV,
two.
The Ejako TV is literally a distribution platform.
Yes.
It is literally
I understand though. I understand. But I'm talking about what's the name triggers.
I'm saying more. I'm coming. Down here, we know who Ejako is and we know who Ejako represents. Outside, they don't.
They don't.
So if I hear of Ejako, I'll just pick my phone, Google Ejako, and read once. Oh, okay, so he was this and this and this and that.
From where? Ghana.
From Ghana.
Nanyan.
That is it. That's the representation. That Lumba, he does high life. There's a
so if you use that Lumba's name, what happens to Kojencho? What happens to Amachidede? What happens to Pabubu? What happens to all those legends?
Impact. When this is say.
No, you are not. No, I think you're not getting the point.
I get you, but you are overlooking the benefit of what we get
to just the brand.
A name.
No, but I'm also coming from the angle of if Ayadam now who are your mumu. I'm a artist, right? Me artist that came around the same time DL Bay. Na me jimu di de maso me ye good in DL. Na mere baba ye na DL needs in nedre babo to do. I won't support it.
There are theaters coming up. They promise theaters. What if they will do that theater akwan?
Mimpe theater.
Over there. You are too.
See the way you're No, but I think for the betterment of the industry, we should overlook it. In a sense, right now, if government wants to do something for the creative industry, not pay a particular brand to represent that, and I say the loudest brand when it comes to music to represent something in the music direction, there's nothing wrong using Black Sheriff. Because he's a brand that can sell Ghana. Or it's a brand that is selling Ghana. Not disputing the fact that we have the likes of Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Shatawale. But if you want to do something, and you want people to relate, especially people outside, you would have to use Black Sheriff. Yeah, in case it will be on your good, but at the moment, 2023, say, I wasn't really beat in account. You would have to use him. And then when you use him, the next step is making sure that the benefits is for the country or it's for the people in the industry, not individual.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
You get it.
What you are saying, that is it too. The only thing is if one person makes it, another person follows. It opens doors for others.
You see, so as Black is doing it, maybe a young champ out there having already 18 hours starting and would aspire to reach a point a government so they need ABB ama aye say. So the battle doesn't become who has a hit song. It becomes who can gravitate for government to use you and get that brand. Look at the way when Lil Wayne went to the White House. I remember some years back, 5 years back or so, and a couple of these hip-hop artists went to the White House. You could see that all of a sudden, some you saying I see almost fully boss.
Na say you Hana Black Rasta, some Black Rasta in Barack Obama bia. There and then
about you can say what's that
come up.
Or no so or idolizing like Barack Obama, black president. He's an African. Yes. So no tangent. No. It wasn't like
representing the whole nation like that.
Or no.
We are talking about.
In this case, because we have somebody like Peace Hyde, who is doing amazing. Peace came to host, I think, 1 or 2 programs, CB or MC, 1 or 2 programs. Suddenly, now Obi Antenenka, then boom, she comes out and she's doing amazing things with Netflix.
Yes.
There are equally people
she's
here.
behind the young famous.
You know. She's doing amazing. Doing amazing. And we have Uncle Wagana Harmonoma, they can do what she's doing and probably even do more. But if Obi Antenenka government so much the young anymore. No, those who haven't waited for governments and have taken the step.
No, I don't want to say it's lack or it's chance. It's chance. The thing is, how many are out there? How many are making it big out there? It's just a few as compared to other nations. They always will compare ourselves to Nigeria because you're Nigeria pen a camera for West Africa.
One way you
yes, you know, and Liberians who can't bro for but in Nigeria for the way as a way they distance cousins. No. But if you compare them to way now, it is just these two. So young, famous and rich, young weird share. The number of Ghanaians who appear was just recently in Fantana. It was Nigerian, South Africans. Zimbabwe, Baku be near Baku. Nigerian South Africa. Sao! And the person behind it
is a Ghanaian.
The Ghanaian.
Is it not because Matsina Harmonomy, if I get the opportunity, I most likely would also not start with Ghanaians.
They are not saying start with Ghanaians.
Or most likely not even bring in Ghanaians at all.
Why?
Remember, let's take our movie industry for instance. I think a week or 2, I think about 2 weeks ago, discussion about movie industry. The few movie people they seemed complacent. As a movie to her, when you 500k views, 400k views, when you skakakra, then to know the oha no ko promote p. What's a ma ofu dia pano? Ono na wupian. If I'm an investor, na say even if your government have approached me, na mo hwe mosima one numbers na the demographics na the naughty numbers are compared to other country. I want them put the mama yanka Nigeria, yanka Liberia, yanka South Africa, yanka Zimbabwe. Na some na 1 the numbers are better than yours. 2 the people there are putting in more effort than you are doing. Yes, your government have spoken to me, but nobody gets into business to make losses. Why would I still say yes to your government?
Just and I make a no say in other way in the countries no. The avenues has been created. They're enjoying it. There's, again, I'll say there's SS corrupt money funding projects and there's a big man who has left his house, his mansion, for it to be used in a movie. Over here, it is not like that. Joe, it is not. It is tough. You have to struggle to get what you want. The big man up there are not looking at you. They see you as a joker. They don't see you as even internally, investing in you to get back. But outside there, the big man there is putting money into it and getting it back. From their music to everything. Over here, it is not so.
There was a conversation, I think, between this guy, Cruz K. He's a special effects guy. The whole conversation was about, do we take special effects serious? Makeup, but in a movie, say, makeup,
see and papa.
But I beg, I don't
papa.
Balis, they try.
Ebe. What 2 years, some dead body be pa. And saying some fully a some many few body who babe to Mr. Debe, you will know that to home on me.
Because we choose.
Yes, because it's cheaper
over quality.
That's what the Chris K said. Say, we movie, we should see you need the bullet hole and all that, you know, I'll be a charge, you know, for just that one 2,000 cedis, no. Or I just said that be, or we man 500, or more of 500 to do the same job, and it's not done. And secondly, the movie industry. There was another conversation with me and my boys. There's a perception that even it came in the Nigerian news that people actually use these fraud money to fund music in Nigeria. And there are big people in Nigeria who would literally go to the bank, withdraw their savings, and say, Abba, let me invest in you. This is, let's say, $10,000 US. And I say, whatever amount, may the amount, go sell yourself and then come and pay me back. Do we have such people in Ghana here? No. When we talk about numbers, yes, Nigeria is succeeding in any way. There's no way we can battle with them with numbers. Look at Nancy and Asako, they reaching 1 million subscribers on you. When was Davido? You get it? And see, the whole thing is, the comparison hurts us, and it's not healthy. I'll say it as it is. Because, you might say America for, right now they are battling AI. And we are in Ghana here. We still have school under trees, or so, I don't know how you say it. So there's no way me in Ghana here should start thinking about AI like the Americans. They are not battling with schools under trees. They are not fighting.
We are justified. They are
we should come to the realization, say, bro, so let's take this step, this step, this step. We can't move from 1 to 5. You'll definitely be drawn back to come and finish 2, 3, 4. See, this guy, Stonebwoy, was all over US. His impact. And Sarkodie. Can you feel the impact? Can you see it? But Burna Boy was there. He was all over. So sometimes it's hard. I'm in Canada, see, we need to sit. Okay, so in the industry, we don't even have Yebebo Show, AI, what's the name? Conference Center. Any hand on penny with Mabo Show. The largest we can do is the stadium.
So we need more.
So we need more. And even with that, no, the stadium, no, how well have we utilized the stadium? Make sure we break that one. Know that now it's a regular. Oh, Ebia, Mr. Drew, sorry to use Mr. Drew, not in a bad way, but Ebia, Mr. Drew, Betima Philly Stadium now. Then Sarkodie there, we know that even if it multiplies by 2, he can still do it. So we should stop fighting where we have not reached. That is sometimes what's national dream one. Burna Boy release and I say, Ebia, Davido release here and your man. The news, this new video you're releasing, I think yesterday or so.
Phil.
I joined when the premiere was coming. Instant, as at 11 a.m. yesterday, it had almost 10,000 people viewing. That's instant. That's a video near premiere. No. You asked how long does it take? How long does it take for people to? So you need to learn these mechanisms before you start behaving like them.
You need to learn this mechanism before you start behaving like them. Eric, waka 2 months, ne December so. Dirty December has become a big deal.
Yeah.
Nka ye mo bi mu ne ye expected there. Nka waka 2 months. Ye beta asana ya te events no ho mframa. Especially events under Ghana Tourism Authority. Nanka washa asnanka worobo hu de wuri nkakra diasporan platforms a wobo de wuri nanka worobo na worotwe outsiders no hona adwun wodri sudu de yes afere so obasan wa abodo wa Ghana chili 24/7 spend scan wa ha ewia na edzu kotokum pan edza akọ ukrum but still yente hwe artist kakra bi na washa as wo drop war flyers is it tidal rave,
yes.
Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale.
Shatta's cancelled his own.
Shatta na when you are cancel, why you canceling that too? So what your letter no reply in the year. It's when you add cancellation not to. I mean who cancellation? Who letter? Letter na me man task this I made the body to Facebook na nipa no e won phone number there for net to no fudo Charlie the way that thing they go make we do am like this make we do am like that no so I be hwe ni match wrong letter no so yen hu na reply we hu na reply na nti wa ja tum for now okay Sonny Badu has an event in December as well. Invent nkakra yet no ho nkakra. But from the government we haven't had anything. We haven't heard anything. Mekai there, I don't remember if it was the two of you or a different Wakanan Pandit. But then there was this thing said that Oyana events ni bi wo ho mo no ma government nyim ho hwe. But oye na why the wo ho abata. Na why dem wa be she government mukakra. Isn't it time, Medenka, or the Eric Tamamekeno, this first question is thrown to you. Isn't it time, Medenka, or the government, or the Hujimnanka by now, waka 2 months to work and Christmassy? Nanka wash us no worry who did it.
So for the past 2 years, I think 2 Decembers, Ghana Tourism Authority has actually like partnered with events that happen. Put it under the umbrella of December in Ghana, 30 December. No. So, events be by, if you hope the events be by, you just go to them, submit your proposal to them, and whichever way they can support you, normal support you.
Our support you.
That they do it. It is not like someone they do it. But I don't know so any flagship event be from office. Said events from Ghana Tourism Authority. This is our event. They don't have it. But what they do is they partner with, they support other events happening in Ghana, happen within that time, within that December.
Christmas time frame.
I think it starts from the late part of November to the early part of January. So that's like the whole way, you know. So they will support you. They'll do PR about it. Ghana Ministry of Tourism now will be posting events that will be happening. So last year, we had a lineup of all events. The events they are aware of. They did a lineup from the dates and everything. So when you and then they went out. So there's a PR about it. No one's okay. This is
time on seeing other way.
Cause maybe our last year will be catch us over Nipano MI. You are still waiting. You have a timeline, and then there's execution for that. You have a timeline for time I'll be posting this man. Or Rashi could post there. You might miss out some events. We all train the big man be a confirm scan or the man there events in the keke. No, I'm gonna go ahead. I post this. We are doing it this year. Okay. There are a lot of parties.
And so what they are confirming it won't post it. Shatta Wale in the flyers, you're better than the won't post it.
You see all of these ones.
Won't
post it. All of these ones, it's something that happens annually. And Stoneboy, it has happened for like 5 years. Sako, I think this is the 11th year or something.
Yeah.
So most def, we all know it will happen. They'll post it. They'll add it.
You more GTA. Most more they will post it with so much sense. Active BB.
It's not Active BB. In 2021, in 2021, I sat down, did a tour list of events that was happening.
Okay.
I did it from December to January. I researched every way, almost every this one. Then I sent it out to websites. I made out Ghana Web, and they blasted it everywhere. It was out there. In 2022, then I saw say GTA 5.
Okay. Okay.
Then I realized they saw it, and then they also picked it up. Like they didn't
contact you.
So they did it in 2022.
Okay. There is 2023 so what be year.
Exactly.
Okay.
At least I open the
Yeah, definitely. Watch your until they need to continue. At least they should even call you to join.
GTA. Call number. Call no necessary. Obi na adwen wada adwen as adults them ho na wa ye na awaka pick na ye.
So actually last year I was about doing it to my yellows knee. I'm my best I've been will be sending we no mommy. PDF on mom.
Yeah.
So I look at it, I was like, hey.
And so why haven't you done it this year?
I won't.
Didn't you?
They have the power than me.
I was in the first.
Yeah, the first.
Or blast day. It was all over the place.
You know, the funny thing is, hey, this guy.
They did it because it made an impact.
The funny thing is, when I did it first, then I sent it to my friends who are like coming up bloggers, with those I'm very close with. I sent it to them to publish it. Most of them didn't mind me. Almost all of them didn't mind me. Then I was like, okay, let me send it. I have Amel's email. I have emails of this, my joint staff. Let me send it to them and see. Then I sent it out to them. Then after 2 hours of the saying, I posted the whole thing on my Facebook, the whole list on my Facebook. So people were sharing it. You had a lot of shares, over 100 shares. People were sharing. People kept sharing it. So I was there and I said, "Kakra no be a mention more website we ase. Kakra no be a mention." That's what I said. It has
for a year.
Go pick it up. That I flying. Echo. Then last year, the end by. It is very stressful actually. It's very stressful because to me, there is what I make and what I did in 2021. I'm going out looking for it, one after the other. But with GTA, people tell the event organizers to go to them.
Okay.
Go to them, tell them. So they are there. Who receive it, and it's different from you going out there. And at the end of the day, you won't be appreciated.
I'll come to ask him.
At the end of the day, we will not be appreciated. Mucha moho say by but appreciation bit no so. Say why na wanyazi ye wo home no my bet no wase GT wafo bi no nwom wada ye bibi wafo bi nei wada ye bibi wa mo hono hwe ne nyina oka ho bi ye twa ye ho ye ba ye bo hwe ne nyina no mu. Stay tuned. Mumona kwaba from break ayekwe no nti yekwa break na mananam oye Ghana Tourism Authority on Facebook page. I think this is the third time Mark BB afa on Facebook page ho. And to say that I'm disappointed or understatement. Aberdeen in America that I am disappointed. Enka Ghana Tourism Authority day nka wankasa wo hyeda wo the tourism nyaman wo dis huenwodo na wankasa we sim waka ye no ho documentaries na ade we twa wa hyeda we invest in commercials we twa commercials or the various stories attractions na ye wo Ghana ha monoman na bibi mpo hyeda anya tourist attraction kra na wa afa bibi na wada afa ho na wa attract edan no ye hwe video ya na abrantie all confused abrofu wo James Town ho mo no America ni taki na himfa ihe yenyim na ma brentie liken akoyi sama and so the point is what I drink kasa to abrofu mo woti won spend this kind of wonko bronyi no nya won for wonjo won spend this kind of na Ghana Tourism Authority one action one official page amanfo woni event awore ye nti so obiri ye ni event wo boti falls na we twa what them events na flyer what aboto ho obiri ye event wo Cape Coast Kakom National dam walk abadabedia na we twa no wada aboto ho mrusha page and what I'm asking myself is aba content ankasa no wo page no da oye Ghana Tourism Authority ankasa we produce dama content no them travel and tour for hone nyeme na them high experience pay this a major fail sabada adventure offer him into Ghana Tourism Authority wankasa words no onye mo henze another authority ni sisi ahone adwuma no onye da won te na home no na obi ye ne da no wa afa flyer na we post won ni sisi why advertising point women tasks we advertising agency for events and concept na za na ya atase into concept bi le ba na ya abo wo for advertising na nya dem da mo wore ye ne yenta obi ni festival no we ko twitwa pictures we ko twitwa kese for pictures wo da abo aboto where is our tourism site like our hemfa wo page no do no our hemfa wo ma ye humie papa because Morocco do wo page no do mantase Zil maka da semewi
and asem the no one can because there's not been a day I stand to be corrected. There's not been a day the tourism industry and now say, see, let's generalize the whole thing. ABR, the creative arts industry has decided, say, oh, and that day we are having a Ghana Fest, then
Ghana week.
Not even a Ghana week. You ever say for music, let's have a Ghana festival. I think they started with a Ghana Fest at a point.
And they have I think Musica
had one where they decided to use Nkwalano instead of using people who would actually get the crowd there to get the numbers. And almost years had anywhere, we didn't hear from them again. Talk back to the tourism thing. Can't they do what they are posting? Say Abia, Meme, Esisankofo Akwa. Wouldn't it be easier, say Abia, the authorities, and I say the authority itself, no, the Ghana Tourism Authority itself, will organize, take a lower rate, and then get people to explore these tourist sites.
So
rather than
yet a Ghana ha no Dubai fa baba fa yen ye dance God Lloyd. Waka ye na abada ambassador ma or promote Dubai. Nso ye Ghana ni.
There's something
so
here.
The thing is, it is not wrong. It is not wrong for the Ghana Tourism Authority to be posting with to be capitalizing.
It is not wrong. I want to say words and what him fan.
That is so. What they should be doing is also projecting the tourism side, the tourism staffs we have in this country, the tourism avenues now. To be projecting it like a video. You've done it, a real video. It's outside there. You see, we have tourism ambassadors in this country. And I think most of those tourism ambassadors themselves to only just us. Like, I mean Ghanaians.
What pay here na yam bread them tourism attractions.
No, you don't.
They are selling to us. Na you don't
understand. I'm saying, say, the earlier part of this government, the first administration, some celebrities, some personalities were appointed as tourism ambassadors.
Ambassadors, yes.
And these tourism ambassadors, no, most of their following is back home here, Ghanaians. Dubai for did with where
the Nigerian actresses no dance God Lloyd.
The thing is they've seen it say they have Ghanaians or Nigerians coming out there. So who are those Ghanaians who can represent?
Dubai have actually done some with some Hollywood actors too as well.
Yeah. So those Hollywood actors are attracting people from America to Dubai.
In the Ghana Tourism Authority, when you die here, one target.
So that is what I'm saying. So if you want somebody outside Ghana to come, you don't use a Ghanaian superstar.
It's simple.
For Bibra.
We have Idris Elba.
Because if you walk for mountain, if you walk for mountain, then when you are a model. Idris Elba.
Some the Okuni or the Michael or Maribi.
Yeah.
Okuni, Pio, Mariko.
Stephen Harvey Abahako.
Odina Kujan we no Kosoko. Stephen Harvey will be a contract casting P. But they are a bit free Ghana. Now say a chance there are.
And 1 year in Chawana.
Chance that be the Americano.
No, you see,
Steve,
listen,
we want people they can relate with.
What I'm saying is, there are some onimse ufriha, obejuska, but unstressful. But if you are saying say okokofa obi Steve Harvey nyama, you go through a lot of contractual issues. Ebiana ejuman wanyi ni yepu amount.
Okay.
But obi ofriha say no. He wants to be felt like we know. That is what is what the the diaspora
starts with them.
But I mean, I'm going to one charge pepe.
There's this Memphis Depot.
One charge pepe. One charge is can what the baby beautiful for into one charge.
You see, what he's trying to say, and I understand him. All these people they even want to come.
They even want to come.
So just engage
them.
Engage them. Imagine say there's this guy in the Spartacus movie. Would the infant say Peter Mensah and I say Spider-Man guy in Abraham Atta. You bring him, say okay, so Abraham Atta is coming and we'll be touring, let's say 3 tourist sites with him, just to be with him and I say engage and people can relate with him. And you bring him and all these people are following and all that. What do you think Ghanaians would do? They want to relate with him. He's our own. Obia because okay, so let's go. Let's pay. Let's go and do it. Would also come. You're attracting people's you're attracting them to also watch what is going on here. I keep going back to the year of return. Look at the personalities that came. And look at the market left internationally. We
actually didn't capitalize on that. A lot of them came here. And then after they came here, they left to other countries. We were like the gateway. They came, they went to explore
gateway to Africa.
Yes, they came. And what did you use?
Gateway local.
No, but
since why serious?
Nigeria almost did it the next year after we did year of return. They did
and Nigeria is doing it
they
this
did something.
Year.
They did something. Not COVID messing it up.
They nearly tapped.
So should we always start something? Na yedata to hensan or the ma then obiafa.
Because
na why and better.
The thing is, there's not a proper direction to it.
Do you know why Amakade? Whoever nka contracting as a tourism ambassador, the onye juman, whether netais figana ha do fi himfa, they should charge. I believe that it is when you are paying somebody what is actually due them, na able to a demand for quality. Now, while I didn't lay and worry about the if you say I back at the mushoot ad and meet chair into Munko shoot to view, I have something doing. I won't come.
Yeah.
Other countries are doing it. We have beautiful tourist attractions. In fact, mama yeds no oye fear wumponye day. If even till date, actually these short TikTok videos are TikTokers we interview no because they when they talk about Africa, what do you think about? I'm out for work trees, monkeys, yenyin sunum, yenyi day. Ye what trees will kroma ha. Eko Ghana National College amukwe ya. There are times there's a particular season it's in a classroom maybe one monkeys no. National is in a monkey sanctuary. Okay. In forest na we it's a monkey sanctuary. In our class, one monkeys, one of them classrooms or one of them campus or one it's beautiful. Able to me BB. One for ye BB. Bring in these people, pay them what you are supposed to pay them. On a mechanic can when phone chair one go I am the baby before. And won't show one what they are supposed to pay them. Nanka one year the right thing, and I zero year them naughty.
It's what yes. That is how it's supposed to be. You start with the people around you. You localize a thing and now you are reaching international. But here lies the case. Obefre will say, Abba, I want you to sign a contract to help you go around and do all of this. No. Obeka Charles, if maybe you are due 100,000 cedis, that is what you are worth. And as scared was all the man. Obeka Charles, oh, that's about the anywhere. Then at the end of the day, I don't know how to say this thing. Once you can amount 3,000 cedis, and they expect you, as you said, they expect you to do it as though they are paying you 100,000 Ghana cedis. And also because obi who was TV so and so obi who say you are the brand ambassador for this. Nipa kone frel, aba see the when you scout brand. They don't know what is going on.
Eric, what time I say to also more final submission on this very same thing that you're trying to wrap up.
But I think we have to start asking the right, like holding people responsible for Nyamabi. And all cast will be say, give us a timeline. They actually do give us and we have to get serious. Protest, we are not better than.
Yes, we should march.
No one what's in the protest and go sabotage one in Jumana.
The American on the other side, which is if it's general and it's political, you don't involve
You
yourself.
don't involve.
That's what I was saying.
But
Yes.
you protect.
The
That's what I
industry
was
people,
saying.
I think we need to sit down and
In fact, can you
hold
hear
them.
protection? Kobo kwe chipa.
Yes, because you're allowed the protest.
Yeah. It's becoming unbecoming.
It's becoming unbecoming. Aha monum na yezi inkomoni yezi besi na zile kasa mana master say ebia wa contract there yeah an ambassador for Bibina under normal circumstances you're supposed to give you ebia 100,000. Na why you na sa wo there ye ne why no ampocho enya nyima baby 100,000 me 100,000 means the I've turned down tens of those offers means the man go school fees. School fees in any muche. Adam me go school no muche. School fees in any muche. What from our guy in the yenye or Zeal? Zeal is a media personality in Eric Tosca, a music researcher and yenye honizi in Convo or Harmonum. Aha or each at Show Original TV. Now Aduma Friday we have a wonderful guest. Our Baba show you wouldn't want to miss it. Have a good night.